a regulatory nature that I think impinge upon monetary policy. The repo market, for instance. These operations you said are temporary in nature. Is that still true?
Yes, our expectation is that we will continue our bill purchases at least through into the second quarter, and continue repo operations at least through into April. And
into April.
The sense of that is, though, that we're building up a level of reserves to a level that will mean that we don't have to be involved in open market operations on an ongoing basis, and that's going to take that period of time. And as the underlying level of reserves rises due to our bill purchases, the need for repo will decline, and sometime around the middle of the year we'll reach that level of ample reserves, and from that point forward the balance sheet will grow at trend demand for our liabilities. We'll continue to expand with the economy. And
are you doing a review on your capital requirements for financial institutions that should be participating in the repo market?
Well, I think we've reviewed supervisory and regulatory practices that may be affecting the flow of liquidity. Our main focus, of course, is the federal funds market and our ability to transmit our policy decisions smoothly into the money markets through the federal funds rate. What happened in early September, was that there was unusual tightness and volatility, and we attribute that to the fact that what appeared to be ample levels of liquidity didn't flow where they might have. And so we're really doing two things. One, we're raising the underlying level of liquidity by raising reserves to a level that's higher than we had thought we needed. And that process, as I mentioned, will take till the middle of the year.
So part of that is a supervisory assessment as well, to make sure that the policy is being driven in terms of the institutions.
That's right.
Okay.
And so we've been...
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. Now, I just received like 20 emails asking me, what is the market going to do? Since there is a little pump going on right now. So I'm going to go back to explaining to you. Remember how Bitcoin goes up. You'll see Tether go down, and then you see Bitcoin go up. Why is this happening today? Jerome Powell is testifying. Jerome Powell's narrative is going to be that the economy is going great. Remember, that's the narrative that they want to put out there. The economy is going great. There's nothing wrong. We're fine. Even though they're pumping close to $1 trillion of fake money into the system. So, of course, it has to pump. We were at intraday highs today for the Dow, all-time highs. So they have to push this narrative. So in order to push the narrative, they want all markets to be great. It's called the big distraction. It's the illusion. So if you think everything is great, what? You're not going to go behind the curtain and actually see the truth. So right now, Bitcoin is pumping. But it's only pumping because the Fed is pumping it with Tether from the repo money that they're using. Now, Jerome Powell says something very important. And he stated that the Fed is going to have this until the middle of the year. He said April, and then he changed it to the middle of the year. That lets you know they have to keep pumping, guys. This is an illusion. The reason why they're going to keep pumping, because this is election year. I understand the only thing you want to focus on is cryptos if you're in the crypto market. But no, you have to focus on the big picture. And that's what I'm here for, to teach you crypto chess, to give you the whole big picture. The Fed is pumping cryptos. The central banks are in control of cryptos. They're the whales. So the fact is that it's the house. They decide whether they go up or down. And that's why I'm big on swing trading. Look at the amount of money that you would have made if you swing trade. The system is going to go up and go down. I said in the previous video that we're going to go down, but then we're going to go right back up, because they have to keep pushing this narrative that everything is fine. They have to push it on the people, because they don't need the masses to say, oh, the market is bad. Oh, let me stop spending. Let me stop being a consumer. Let me start saving my money. They don't want that. They want you to keep believing that this economy is great. So therefore, they can keep pumping the system of this fake money and they keep the masses dumbed down. So then therefore they're not preparing for what's going to happen. They're not going to have a choice but to move over to blockchain and digital. And that's what the Fed, the central banks want. And guess what? There's nothing wrong with that. Our job is to make money, to make sure that our family is great, friends and family. So you're in the perfect place. Your friends and family, they may not understand it right now because everybody doesn't move with it because it's not generating the money that it did in 2017. It doesn't have this entertainment vibe to it. Remember, the consumers are all about entertainment. If it's 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, people run to it. But that's not when you run to an investment. You run to an investment when it's at its low, and then you buy at the high. But what do the masses do? The masses buy at the high, and then it drops, and then they're, stuck. So that's what happened in 2017. Everybody ran and bought it at 17, 18, 19, 20,000, and then it drops to 3,000. So guys, you're at the perfect time, the perfect spot. I want you to make sure you understand that. But the key to investing is what? Patience. I don't care what the situation is, patience. If you look at all the investments, Amazon, any investments, they were down a couple times and then they went straight to the moon. You're in a perfect place. I do want you to understand that. But right now, we're in an illusion. Nothing is real. The Fed is just slowly pumping the system. And remember in the previous video, I told you the coronavirus, the Fed with this repo market, and cyber attacks. What did they speak about in this FOMC meeting? The same things. I just did a video yesterday letting you know. You can look and see the narratives that they're pushing. Only thing you have to do is sit back and read and do your research. I'm here to give it to you, but I still want you to do the same thing. But yes, right now we're being pumped through Tether. It's going to go down again, and then it's going to go up again. Take advantage of it. It's called swing trading. Make your money fill your bags. This is the perfect time to be in this system, guys. I'm telling you, it's a perfect time. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget, we have the book Cryptoteacher on Amazon.com. Also, you can go to my website, btcteacher.com, and get the book. Also learn about cryptos. And then also I have Binance, Coinbase, and Bitrue for your cryptos, and Robinhood for your stocks. And don't forget, guys, everything is going to have a chip in it. And you have a great day.